It's your girl Haylz here. I have a bit of a hangover, so excuse me. I might as well talk about that first to get that out of the way. So yes, I skipped lunch and dinner yesterday. I thought, to save calories so I could have a vino and, stay skinny. And it turns out I had 2.5 bottles of vino and Mick reckons it's because I didn't eat, so I was drinking on an empty stomach, and now I'm paying for it. I'm really paying for it today. So apparently we had a great time though. Apparently it was a great evening. I think I remember having a good time. I'm not sure. But we did dance. We danced a lot. We danced it was just me dancing. I think Mick might have not really been into it. So I had great dancing moves, I think. I was feeling like I was really getting places with my moves, practicing and stuff. And I think I slipped over at one point. It might have been my vino I spilled and then I slipped on it. It might explain my sore arm. I've got a bit of a bruise here. It's really, really sore. That's okay. It's pretty normal. Yeah. But I think what we remember was fun. We watched a couple movies, I think, apparently. Mick mentioned we watched a couple movies. I don't really remember that. Rom-com, I believe it was a couple of rom-coms. I might have chosen them. It's not Mick's taste, really. That's okay. I guess one of the downsides is I did wake up this morning in the kitchen on the floor. Excuse me. A bit of a nausea wave there. So I woke up in the kitchen on the floor, which is fine. I've done that before. It was the part that I saw all these crumbs everywhere, and I followed the crumbs, and at the end of the crumbs was a tin, and it was the Christmas cake from 2 years ago. I think my auntie gave me that one. But yeah, half was missing. I'm pretty certain that was probably me that ate it. Might have been because I was hungry. Mick reckons it's because I skipped 2 meals and then I drank. Yeah, so I guess the first thing that I was concerned about is that that's an extra. I'm going to guess that was probably about 3,000 calories just in the cake. Yeah, whoa, that's huge. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I guess on top of the vino, that's thousands of calories. And I always say 3,000 calories once a month on a day is okay. You can still retain your skinniness, but this is way over the top. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to go on a bit of a fast, a proper diet for a few days, maybe 0 calories, just sucking ice, chewing gum. Yeah. So last night was apparently pretty fun. Apparently I had a good time. That's good. So that's all right. So I thought, what am I going to talk to you guys about when I've got a hangover? And then I realized, well, what the hell? Do it well. I thought that's really wise. That could be our motto. And I thought about that, and I thought about my hangover, and I thought, I'm going to do my hangover really well. And come on, it's a hangover. Everybody gets hangovers. Everybody does. It's normal, right? I mean, all my friends get hangovers all the time, a few times a week. It's normal. And especially, during quarantine, I think you're probably going to get more hangovers because you're more bored. And like I said, I switched to vodka, so I'm drinking more times in a week, every day actually. And I'm finding that my calories aren't too bad because I'm exercising twice a day. It's just, guys, you just got to be mindful of the big binges and skipping meals and then not realizing you're drunk and then eating way too many calories. Anyway, that's okay. It's in the past. So how do I do a hangover well? I'll show you how I do a hangover well, guys. All right, so firstly, sleep in. Sleep in, and then you might find, if you can get up like I did at 3 today, 3 p.m., that a lot of your hangover's gone, and you've slept through it. The pain is during your unconscious period. Then I wake up and I obviously don't draw the blinds, keep the blinds down to avoid the squinties, which is, you know, oh, too much sun, too much light, stay away. And then of course I go straight to the kitchen and I fix myself hair of the dog. And here we go, I've made a bit of a nice mixture here. This is very nice, cheers. So this one is actually a mix of, I've been told that electrolytes are really good, guys. So like, get your electrolytes, which I have with Gatorade, and pop it in your vodka. So you've got a hair of the dog with electrolytes. I think it's quite genius. And I've been enjoying, this is my second one. I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling lovely actually in my luxurious gown, feeling very cozy. So I think it's totally doable to hydrate, electrolyte, and still enjoy your usual drinks. Now I've heard water, I wouldn't overdo it. A little bit of water as well between your electrolyte vodka drink. Now the other thing I do with a hangover is I put my full makeup on. So I've done my full makeup because I think it's really important to feel hot on the outside, even though deep inside right now I feel like a heifer, a big fat heifer, because of all those calories, not feeling skinny and hot. But at least when I pass a mirror today, I can see that it's okay on the outside. I might feel like awful, horrible, ugly cow on the inside, but I feel like when I pass a mirror that I've still got it, you know, still got it. So put your makeup on, great tip. Now the next thing I do, it's a really cool thing, shout out to my friend who told me about this, is I obviously order in delicious food, but I ordered Domino's today. I love Domino's when I've got a hangover. And what I do is I lie down, it's called lying down eating, so, or eating lying down, and you do that when you've got a hangover. So you just lie down and you chew the food, and gravity is not affected, and your hangover doesn't, you know what happens when you get a hangover with your head, it's like up and yeah. So that doesn't happen. And then what you do after you finish eating the pizza lying down is you sort of slightly roll up into the couch, still staying horizontal, and then Netflix and chill. Oh, love my Netflix and chill. So wonderful, wonderful way to spend the day. Now I'm obviously not doing my patches today because that would make me barf. Funny, weird thing about, for some reason, every time I was hungover when I smoked ciggies, I couldn't even smoke because it made me barf as well. So I'm avoiding the patches, just in case, you know, that might help you as well. And then, of course, in my mind, I'm aware that I'm not going to eat for about 3 days after today. So I'm going to, what the hell, do it well today. And I'm going to then fast, properly fast, exercise 3 times a day instead of 2 for the next 3 days, and suck ice, chew gum, and then I'm going to have a lot of celery and carrot sticks, shite loads in the fridge for the next 3 days, because I might be tempted to eat because I might get hungry after a couple of days. So I hope that I've helped you. Just remember, a hangover is totally normal. It's part of quarantine. Darlings, I really don't want you to worry about it. Don't have to go through the turmoil I did by worrying about eating the Christmas cake. So cheers, my lovely, beautiful babes and guys. Just have a sip here. I probably wouldn't put the olives in the Gatorade martini. It's not quite right. All right, well, I love you heaps, babes and guys, and yeah, have a beautiful day. Mwah.